Yo guys, I'm back on Geometry Dash, and you know what? I haven't suffered enough, so I'm gonna go for something harder, I guess, but only marginally this time. Not as hard as Feature Funk. Well, technically harder, but like not as big of as a jump to Feature Funk. I will be learning Forest Temple. So this is technically a little bit harder than Feature Funk, but when I played it, it felt easier. So I don't know how this is gonna go, all right? But obviously, I can't just hop right into it. I actually need to learn the map, so let's go to Start Pause. All right, so today, I'm just gonna be learning Start Pause, so I'm gonna be yapping a lot because I have a lot to talk about, okay? So first of all, let's just learn the ending. You guys told me I can go under like these things, right? Or like at least some of them. Like I can go here, and there's a ledge to jump on there. So I just gotta figure this out, and I think it's pretty simple. You gotta like jump and make it to the top, walk a little bit, and then jump late. All right, I gotta figure out this timing somehow, all right? This whole map is just a bunch of timings, by the way. Okay, but anyways, what is it called? I've finally grown big enough to be able to talk about a certain topic, all right? I can finally talk about the haters. Because I can't tell if some of you guys are dumb, rage baiting, or actually believe in what you're saying. Because there's no way, right? Oh my god, I actually did it. That was so easy. Okay, the ending is light work. I'm gonna do it a few times though, just to make sure I can hit like the starting of this thing. Because like the timing there was a little bit hard. Because the things some Geometry Dash players say, right? Because some of you guys swear you guys aren't people. Like some of you guys are like unreal. Like, on a video where I reacted to old top ones, right? I reacted to Tartarus, and I said that I didn't really like it, right? I thought it looked mid, is what I said. Okay, hold on. Let's go back one more Start Pause, and I gotta learn the ball part now. Okay, so basically, I was just calling Tartarus mid, right? And someone in the comments said, I'm just constantly wow, that was so easy. I'm just constantly rage baiting. Bro, am I not allowed to have an opinion on a map anymore? Like, what happened, bro? Also, this part is so easy after learning the ball part in, what is it called? Bloodbath. Like, I low-key got skill up from that. Bro, all I said was I thought the map was not cool compared to the other ones. I thought Bloodbath was cool. I thought, like, you know, all the other maps were cool. Apparently, I'm supposed to like Tartarus. Like, people are saying I'm rage baiting for sharing an opinion. Like, I rage bait a lot and troll a lot, but I swear you guys rage bait and troll me more. Like, in this game, you really cannot say anything anymore, huh? Like, I get that, you know, this game is full of kids, right? Granted, they may be failing like 5th grade, but you know what? No, calm down, calm down. It's all good, but they're still kids, okay? So, you know what? I'll let them talk a little bit. But I swear, no one can let me have an opinion in this game, all right? And you know what? I'm talking about you, RTY. The things I would do to you if you were here in front of me. Oh my god, I hate my life. Okay, also there's one more person, right, that I have to talk about. For the video, for the top one, right, I also made a short for it. And I made the short about Zodiac. And this comment legit proves you guys are either rage baiting me, which I don't believe. I'm just gonna believe you guys are dumb, all right? Because I'm full of hate right now. Or you guys are actually dumb. Oh, not all of you guys. Some of you guys. Geometry Dash community, after all, you know? Like, if you had to, like, make a list of the average IQ of the gamers in each game, right? I feel like Geometry Dash has to be on the lower end of that list. Like, am I tripping for saying that? Okay, it's gonna sound like I'm hating, but like low-key, I legit feel like that's a correct statement, actually. Like, it's probably not that hard to be above average intelligence in Geometry Dash. You're competing with little kids and people that are constantly rage baiting. But anyways, on the Zodiac short I made, right? I said, oh, I liked Zodiac. It's really cool. It's like, I want to learn how to play this, right? And everyone was hating on me. It was like, man, this map is terrible. But that's not the point, all right? I had an unpopular take. That's unlucky, bro. Who cares? But there was someone in the comment calling me a sheep for liking Zodiac. So I'm not sure if you guys, or if that person understands what being a sheep means. A sheep means following whatever is popular. And I can't help but notice liking Zodiac for some reason was an unpopular opinion. Like, when you make a video glazing about something, right? Usually you attract people from that point of view. But there are so many people disagree with me that it actually has to be an unpopular take, right? Because there's no way. Like, that was probably the most resistance I've had on any take in my life. Like, I said I could beat Thinking Space, right? Or Thinking Space 2 back then, and I had less resistance back then. Like, apparently Zodiac is that bad. I don't know how, bro. It looks so cool to me. But I guess I'm somehow being a sheep for following the most unpopular opinion known to man. Okay, I don't care if I'm getting rage baited, bro. I'd rather believe these people are actually done the rage baiting me, alright? I don't care if it's rage bait. I'm pretending like it's not rage bait. Alright, yeah, but this part was pretty easy, though. Okay, I think that's enough about the haters, bro. I'm getting exhausted just talking about them. Like, I'm so angry. Like, I would do very bad things to people right now. All right, so let's move back one more start pause. Okay, this start pause is the stupid robot, right? Oh, God. Hey, is there anything else I have to hate on? I don't think so. That's all I have to say. That was a really fun conversation I just had. My chest feels so much lighter now that I got all the rage and anger out of my heart. Bro, the average GD commenter has to have a sub 50 IQ, bro. Unless they're liked and subscribed to the Wish channel, of course. Anyways, like and subscribe. I keep forgetting to say that. Low-key, I'm sub 50 IQ too, because I legit can't remember anything, man. Okay, but anyways, let's actually focus on learning the map now, because I've legit yapped too much. So this robot, you make 2 light jumps and a long jump. Okay, and then you jump into the middle one of the 3, because there's just a hidden block for some reason. Alright, but I can't talk trash about this level creator, because, you know, the whole incident and all that. So, you know, good map and all that. Yeah. You know what? But I do like this map because it's not like fast or thing. It's like slow and like precise. I feel like that's a cool type of difficulty. Oh, and you're supposed to jump over the last one over there, bro. That's so dumb. Oh, no. The level's cool. Yep. Am I allowed to hate on a dead man's map? I feel like it's wrong, isn't it? So I will refrain from making any comments, okay? Okay, so there is just the ball part. Okay. So the last quarter of the map seems pretty easy, actually. The hardest part is definitely the robot part, and it's still pretty light work, I'm not gonna lie. Like, how is this harder than Future Funk? Is the precise timings all that make it harder? I feel like it shouldn't be, like, you know, harder than Future Funk. Oh, so I swear, when I make my takes, usually I am rage baiting, but I'm not always rage baiting, alright? I rage bait a lot less than you guys think. Like, I really could imagine myself one day doing, like, Sonic Wave or something, alright? I don't think it's completely impossible. Like, you guys all may doubt me, like, legit 100% of you guys. But you know what? I know myself better than anyone else. Am I right? Or am I right? Why did I jump so early? I'm never making it to Sonic Wave. Oh my god. Also, I said that I could do, what is it called? Slaughterhouse in 1 year. So I have like still 10 months left. Do you guys think I could do it? Because I feel like I actually could. Like, it's not impossible, right? Like, it's genuinely doable. Like, I'm not even trolling. Like, that's not even a rage bait take. Like, I truly believe that. Like, you guys think I'm rage baiting when I say that. Like, I for real can do it within 10 months, I think. Like, that's a long time span. Like, imagine all the things that happen in 10 months, bro. That's like 3 seasons. So, I guess I should say, I'm sorry for making you guys think I'm rage baiting, because I am sometimes actually serious with these takes, by the way. I don't mean to make you guys angry. I just have a bit of an ego. And that helps you at video games, right? If I believe I can do something, it always helps me actually do it. Like, maybe you guys should start believing more, you know? Like, you guys are all just too, like, chill with your position. You guys gotta fight harder. You guys gotta want it badder. Like, if I got a 9 out of 10 baddie, like, I'm switching up to a 10. Okay, maybe I shouldn't say that. I would never do that, all right? Okay, sorry. Okay, anyways, next part is wave part. So this part is actually gonna take some time to learn, because this is actually hard, I think. So I guess I'm actually have to spend some time here. I'm done blitzing the map. I should have played, like, Hell or something. Hell has, like, a similar, like, section of this map, right? And, like, it's probably way easier, so I could have learned something here. But you know what? Let's just skip a few, like, difficulties and just learn, like, the jungle temple. Okay, honestly, this part was pretty hard back then, but, like, it's still hard, obviously. But, like, it's not as hard as I remember it being. Like, this is actually not that bad. I'm gonna say it I'm gonna be for real, guys. Not rage baiting this time. I don't think this wave part is that bad. It's definitely learnable. All right, and the last part is just a tiny wave into a robot. Great, now I have to learn that transition. Okay, I'm gonna try to hit this to end though, because this doesn't feel too bad yet. Because I know at some point it's gonna be too hard to hit all the way to end, and this point is not that hard yet. There is one part that I'm a little bit afraid of that I do kind of remember, which is the plane part. That was horrifying to play. Like, what is the hardest part of Jungle Temple? Like, either the intro, I think, with all the precise timings, or the plane part, which is also just precise timings. So either way, it's the same struggle. All right, not too bad. As long as I don't choke the ending, that is. Okay, we're good. So around the last third is also free. So as this map goes on, it actually gets easier, I think. I think the next part is, oh, it is a plane part. But no, this is the easy plane part. This is not the hard plane part. You just fly. Okay, why do I keep dying? Is this harder than I think it is? It might be a little bit harder than I think it is. Or maybe it's because I haven't warmed up my flying yet, you know? No, we're good. Okay, that was really easy. Do I even need to practice this? I'm still gonna practice it and run it to 0 because so far it's pretty free. I'm gonna keep running to 100. Did I say 0 earlier? I just realized. I think I did. But I'm gonna keep running to 100 until I can. Oh my god, that was so easy. Legit one tapped. Oh my god. Light work. This level's so free. Why are people hyping this up? Actually, no one's really hyping this up. No one really said it was a hard map. It's just that GDDL rated it really high. I don't really see anyone raving about how hard this level is, though. All right, so plane was easy. Let's go back one more. All right, UFO part. This is a little bit complicated, all right? I think I need to learn the click pattern for this. Okay, so it starts off with 1 click and then 1, 2, and you glide 1, 2, 3, glide 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. Okay. Slowly learning the click pattern. Okay, this is like probably where it starts getting a little bit hard and complicated. I might have to spend some time here. Hey, but at least like 40-ish% of the map is pretty free. So basically I just need to get through the first 60% and I'm good, right? So I don't know if I'm supposed to react or am I supposed to actually learn a click pattern here. Actually, hold on. I live in the modern age of internet. So let me just watch how it's supposed to be done. All right, guys. So I just watched someone play it, right? And the click pattern was right. So it's supposed to be 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. So that is correct. So I somehow learned the correct click pattern, I guess, even though there probably isn't a correct click pattern. It's just like the entrance into this portal. I think if you do it right, you should just jump over the first sword. So I might actually have to go back one more start pause and just like learn from there. So let's try that because this part is just more plain, right? And this doesn't look too bad. Yeah, this looks like a pretty easy plain part. Okay, hold on. Give me a second, guys. I kind of underestimated this just a tiny bit. This is kind of happening really fast, actually. Oh yeah, look at that. We're way better now. Okay, so why'd I click 3 times? I'm so dumb. So if you're learning that spot, go back one more start pause because the entrance, like, it actually depends. And also, it's not that hard, this section over here. So you can probably just, like, go through all of it at once. Like, why couldn't everything just be ending difficulty, man? My life would have been so much easier. Actually, you know what? No, it's probably a good thing that all the hard stuff is at the beginning. So once I get past it, it's just all easy breezing, right? Usually, maps do the opposite, and I hate that. Okay, you know what? A little bit more ranting. So a few days ago, right, I was just browsing on YouTube, right? I was watching a few, like, top players like Zoink, like, do challenges and stuff. And then I figured it out. Cockmock's map, right? It's not actually pronounced Cockmock. Apparently, it's pronounced Cosmos? Like, how am I supposed to know that? Is that true? Or is it like a troll thing that like Zoink does? Because it's like a space map. Is it actually like, you know, Cosmos instead of Cockmock? Like, that blew my mind at first, bro. I can't believe I've been saying it wrong this whole time. I was confident about it's like, you know, being pronounced like that too. I was going on stream saying, oh, cockmock and all that. Now I feel stupid. But like, when I look at the spelling, like, I can definitely see why it's considered Cosmos too. So, have I really been pronouncing it wrong this entire time? That's a little bit embarrassing, I'm not gonna lie. Also, apparently, ACU isn't called ACU. It's pronounced ACU. Are you serious? I can't believe it. I've been pronouncing everything wrong. Next year, tell me Jungle Temple, or not Jungle Temple, Forest Temple. Why do I keep saying Jungle Temple? Oh my god, I really am dumb. It just hit me. No wonder I'm on Geometry Dash. I belong here. I'm right at home. All right, anyways. Oh my god, I'm getting distracted. Let's just actually beat the level now. I'm not sure why I'm struggling on this part so much. I think it's because of the intro, though. Like, the entrance of this, like, it sends me up too low or too high. Also, I feel like the ship, like, feels so clunky right now. Is it just me? I feel like it's so heavy. Like, the fine control it has usually is gone for some reason. I can't tell if I'm just having a bad ship day or, like, someone updated the physics overnight. Like, I hold down and go so high and I have to tap so hard to get through anything. Like, what happened to the ship, like, that I loved, man? It changed. No! I almost made it to the end. That would have been 100% if I just hit one more click. The ending is so free. I would consider that pretty learned, though. Okay, I got this pretty locked. Like, this plane part isn't too hard. I think the intro should be easier if you're going into it by yourself because you can, like, you know, control yourself better than whoever is controlling the start pause. And I think everything else should be, like, learned. Like, this is a simple click patterns. 1, 2, 1, 2, right? Okay, just don't do it like me, though, because I suck at the game. All right, but you know what? Let's go back one more start pause to another wave section that seems a bit harder. Okay, never mind. It's not that hard. You just follow the little bit of light you can see. Granted, you can't really see anything at all, but, you know, it's cool. I didn't even really want to see where I'm going. It's all good, man. Okay, you know what? Just be Zoink. Channel your inner, you know, furry. I am a puppy, all right? Come on. Hit this. Woof, woof. Even a meow, you know? Oh my god, it actually works. There's no way. Wait, furry meta? Hello? Okay, no, I resend all my statements though, okay? I'm not a furry. Dude, why are the hitboxes so big on this part? Like, genuinely, they're gargantuan. Okay, yeah, I can tell already. For me, this is definitely gonna be a choke point. Like, I am not consistent at this at all. This might be the first part that makes this a hard demon, I think. One of at least 3, I would imagine. Okay, not too bad of a run there. 31 to 60. This map is really short, I just realized. Wait, what the heck? How is this a hard demon? Dude, the first third is probably what's gonna make it so hard, because I do kind of remember that. It's super hard timings. Okay, you know what? I hate this part. I might have to go back to this later, because I don't know how to do this. I've gone past this like 3 or 4 times in like 200 attempts, bro. I'm done with this. All right, so this is the part I was afraid of. the plane part. This looks terrifying. Also, why does the ship drop so fast? I swear the ship is using different physics, bro. The air here is like thin or something. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, let's just figure out the path first, all right? So it's obviously up, up, right? And up, down again, I assume, and it just goes down. Yep. And I assume you go up and around. Okay. That's actually a simple path. It's pretty visible. Okay, yeah, I can definitely tell why this is a hard demon now, okay? This definitely deserves to be a hard demon. I was underestimating a little bit when I first, like, you know, started practicing. But these two parts alone, this flying part and then the wave part, that makes it a hard demon, low-key. Okay, there we go. We did it. Oh my god. Okay, so the gravity feels different. I'm not tripping, right? Like, the plane here is definitely different from other planes. So I think I got used to the flying and I could control myself better now. So it isn't as bad as it seems. You just gotta get used to it. Doing this and going straight into the wave part is probably the most demonic thing anyone could think of. I think this is pretty easy, except for the fact that it goes into the hardest part of the level. So I think we should be good here, honestly. This wasn't the worst. I just have to get used to the plane physics. All right, so let's go back one more spot and I'm in a UFO section. What am I doing here? Okay, UFO can't be that hard, right? Yeah, it's not. Okay, and then we go back into this. Great. Okay, the transition is actually pretty good there. It flows pretty smoothly. Okay, so this part doesn't really need to be practiced, I think. You just gotta, like, actually click the UFO. These aren't, like, tight jumps or anything. So I guess that's good, right? All we gotta do is learn the intro now. So first I hit this insane jump that you can't walk under. Noted. So this ending is just like the beginning. But it's actually solid all the way through. Every single block is solid. All right, no trolling then. We actually have to, like, do what we see. Oh my god, wait, I'm a sight read demon! What the? I just did almost 10%, 9% from just like sight reading all of that. Okay, I will go to practice mode for this part though, because there seems to be a lot to learn here, but like, you know, for some reason there's no start pause. I don't know why. Okay, so not the absolute worst. The intro, I thought was gonna be harder, but I guess it's just one hard wave part with a few hard parts around it and make it so hard. So I guess I gotta memorize this part at the intro, and I think I'm basically good to go. 30%? Not too bad. That's basically means I can play through 30% of the map right now. So I'll take it. So what do I still need to learn? I need to learn that plane part, and I need to learn the wave part that's hard to see. And maybe I can put more work into the UFO and the part that's playing right after UFO. Okay, I just got a 41 to 100 now. This is pretty easy. It's just those two parts in the intro I have to hit. The rest of the level is freelo. Let me just practice the intro, right? And low-key, let's get some runs today. I was not expecting this. Let's see how much I can do in one day, because today is going very well for some reason. I don't know why. Oh my god, 42! If I can hit that transition right, the rest should be lower difficulty. So theoretically, I got this in 2 runs. Alright guys, you know what? 42 on Forest Temple on the first day? That's not too shabby. So I'm gonna take that for now. So I guess I still don't know how to outro. So goodbye!